in the technology business, not quitting is how you succeed. So Google should have kept the Google Glass movement going, just like Zuckerberg did after buying Oculus, which is I don't want to say it's a flop, but it never hit the mainstream. I think it's never really an application, and I think the application has always been AR, and here we are. So the question is, will Apple give up? And I think Google's getting back in the game. I was told that they have something in the works. I don't know if it's public or not. This is a vision that is both disturbing and awesome, because when you're walking down the street, to not look at your phone when you're trying to get directions or to answer the phone or to see your text without looking down, that's all great. But now you've become permanently online.
Yeah.
And you're creeping out on people by recording them covertly. So we're going to need a whole set of new norms and new regulations. I think these things need to have a red blinking light when recording. I think since Zuckerberg did it in a way to foster the covert recording, he put a very low LED light. And I think he did that on purpose, or the team did, so that you could covertly record. We're going to need legislation because they're not going to do it on their own. It should be a red blinking light like everybody is used to when you're recording.
Yeah. Jason, what do you think about the hand gestures? Because to me, that actually is a pretty compelling piece of technology. Putting the privacy element of this aside, having a wearable that can tell what your fingers are doing by tracking your motion, it's a technological and engineering success.
I found out that my Apple Watch has that. So if you double tap your fingers together, you can answer a call.
Like this?
So yeah. But the CEO of Whoop, who's been on the program, is so nice. He sent me a Whoop 5.
Okay.
And I only care about my health data. I found the watch kind of a dud for me. I just want my heart rate. I want to record my workouts. I want to record my sleep. But the sleep app and the exercise apps and all that stuff on Apple, I think, are mid. They're not great. And then they sort of push you to other apps. So it's not like an integrated, but the Whoop 5 is super integrated. So I am now addicted, and I love the Whoop. I think the Whoop is a super game changer because I get my workout, my sleep, my energy, my stress level, my VO2. They kind of extrapolate to give you your VO2, which is important, resting heart rate. And then it makes a calculation for your biological age versus your chronological age, I guess. And all of that has me a bit addicted to it. And the battery lasts forever. So
that's clutch.
Yeah. And then in order to charge it, you just slide this little battery pack on top of the wristband and you don't need to take it off. So people are keeping these things on. I've kept it on for over 100 days. I am addicted to the Whoop. I think when they pair that with blood testing, it's going to be great. If you could have all your blood results from Superpower or Function Health or any number of people who are doing that. And in the Whoop app, they have labs. So they're going to be adding that product. And This is the start of, user led healthcare. And I don't really engage with doctors like I used to for healthcare because I feel like they're behind the curve in 9 out of 10 cases because they're so stressed out. They don't have a lot of time for patients, and patients with these new platforms like Function, like Superpower, like Whoop, you can just take control of it.